that was down there putting buckets of ice in that dumpster booth. I mean, this is a conspiracy. There is an inside job going on, and we will be investigating that here in a little bit. That's cold. But anyway, let's get started with prayer tonight. Brother Dax, would you pray for us? You already standing like a good Baptist walking late.
Bless this last sermon, Lord, as these children lost and been convicted and not yet made a decision. I pray, God, that you not do that night. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
All right, agents, let's hear our last briefing of the week.
No, since I didn't march in. I tried.
That was the worst boat trip I've ever had.
Oh, it wasn't so bad.
Are you kidding? All that rocking back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I've never been so happy to see dry land in all my life.
Well, that's the thing about islands. You usually have to take a boat to get there.
What's the name of this island again?
It's called Patmos.
And just why are we here?
I don't know, but the chief said this is where we needed to go.
That's the chief calling now. Right on schedule.
Come in, agents. This is the chief.
We read you, Chief.
We made it to the island of Flatnose.
That's Patmos, Agent Sam. It's an island near the country of Greece.
It's kind of small, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Only about 3,000 people live on the island. But our sources tell us that there is one last important piece of evidence to be found here that will help close your investigation of Jesus, the King of Kings.
But we've already learned so much about Jesus. We learned that he's worthy of worship and praise.
And about his great power and love.
Yeah. What else is there?
We still don't know the whereabouts of this King of Kings. That's the last piece of your investigation. So get to it, team. And remember, be sure to follow regulations. This is the chief, signing off.
Well, I guess Jesus must be somewhere on this island. That's the only explanation for why the chief sent us here.
I could try to sniff him out if I can catch the scent.
I know. Let's check the databases to see if we have any distinguishing information about Jesus on file. You know, stuff that might help us find him.
Like what?
Like fingerprints.
Let me see. Nope. No prints on record.
What about a DNA sample?
Yeah, like from a piece of hair or a skin sample.
Checking database? Nope. No DNA on file either.
This may be harder than we thought.
Well, there are only about 3,000 people on the island. Maybe we should just start asking around until we find him. Excuse me, your name wouldn't happen to be Jesus, would it?
Nope, can't say that it is.
It's you again!
Me again? What are you talking about?
Everywhere we go, you're there!
Yeah, I got that same problem too. Everywhere I go, there I am.
Can you tell us where we'll find Jesus on this island?
It's the last step of our investigation.
You won't find Jesus on this island.
That's great. We're in the wrong place.
But I hear there's a guy who lived on this island who is quite an expert on the King of Kings. Name was John, I think. He knew Jesus personally.
Well, take us to him then. He must know where to find Jesus.
That was over 2,000 years ago, Rover. Both Jesus and John are long gone.
But wait a minute. You told us before that Jesus is alive.
Yeah, he was the risen son.
He is the the risen son. But not long after he rose from the dead, he went back to be with his Father in heaven. You didn't know that? So that's it. We report to the chief that Jesus is in heaven. Wait a minute there, hotshot. That's not the full story.
It's not?
The reason Jesus went back to heaven was to prepare a place for everyone who follows him. You see, he's coming back again someday. And when he does, he's taking all his people back with him.
How do you know that?
Because he told his buddy John all about it.
How did he do that?
John had a vision that showed him all about the amazing things that would happen in the future. He wrote it all down. We call it the Book of Revelation.
Hey, that's in the Bible.
Samantha, type Revelation into your computer and see what comes up.
The book of Revelation is the final book of the New Testament, believed to have been written by the Apostle John on the island of Patmos.
So that's why we're on this island.
Because it was here that Jesus told John about how he would return someday.
You got it. So you tell your chief that Jesus is alive and he's coming back someday.
Speaking of coming back, that's what we need to do. It's time for us to go back to headquarters. This case is officially solved.
Thank you, guys. What I want to do now is have our puppet workers come out. I want to introduce the puppets. The puppet was a lot cuter, I might say. We're going to be doing our VBS songs here in just a minute while they're coming out. We're going to let the youth go first because I got to go back and change into my swimming attire. And then we'll have a... You're supposed to bring your puppets. Nobody wants to see you. While we're waiting on them, can anybody quote the memory verse for the week? Jeremiah 29:13. Somebody had me called on this week to do it. I know I got you on too. Any of my teens, y'all know it? Jeremiah 29:13. You do it, Camille. Good job, Camille. That's right. Good job. This is Scott Shirley with his puppet Rocco. This is Dakota Cumber with his puppet Tracker. Ashton Welborn with Sam. And Lisa Martin with Samantha. And April with the prop. We want to thank her for doing that too. Thank y'all so much. All right. Has anybody seen Agent CS and their duck?
What are the lights on for?
I help you?
Yes, we've heard that this church has been searching for clues all week, and we're here to help.
Hey, well, welcome to the city, I guess.
Well, thank you. We're just here to help. Give them one more clue.
You need some help.
One of all. Look. It says Jesus. Wow. This looks like a cool place. I wish we would have been here all week. Helping these kids find the clues to find Jesus. And look, it's been right here under the magnifying glass the whole time. My goodness.
Jack's working that now.
Have y'all been doing this all week?
We're gonna lay this down.
Have y'all been going to different places?
Has anybody been singing praises this week to Jesus? Why don't y'all stand up and help us sing praises? And let's show everybody what we've learned this week, okay?
That's my home.
See the pyramids in the sand. We're gonna see the Sea of Galilee. Israel's holy land. We're gonna paddle down the Amazon. But to Brazil we go. And fly, I'll tell you why. Straight to Tokyo. We're gonna hop to our last stop. When we get to the big guys. On this investigation, destination, getting there in time. And then go to Cairo and see the pyramids in the sand. We're gonna see the Sea of Galilee, Israel's holy land. We're gonna paddle down the Amazon, but to Brazil we go. And fly, I'll tell you why. Straight to Tokyo. We're gonna hop to our last stop. When we get to the big guys. On this investigation, destination, we're getting there in time. On this investigation, destination, we're getting there in time.
I want to thank Christy and Andre for doing that song all week. Must admit it though, I'm glad they didn't dress like that dog tonight. What we're going to do now, I'm going to ask the teens to come up. We're going to do our song and work our way down by ages.
Yeah.
right, juniors, let's come up to your song.